Network Rail had a real challenge about the cost and the time it takes to install footbridges on their network, and the challenge to us really was to disrupt that. So we've put together a group in our consortium that involves manufacturers. So typically when we talk about creating bridges, we talk about fabrication, and most structural engineers will refer to that. We're talking about manufacturing, and that involved having a real change in mindset from this fabrication to manufacturing, and what opportunities that kind of created. And really that's around speed, economies of scale, a different design process, and all of those things put together essentially end up in a step change in the capital costs of the bridge. So we're achieving around a 33% reduction in capital costs, more in whole life costs, reduction in whole life carbon, and we've also come up with an innovation called the AVA lifts, which is a plug and play lift system, which we did really in picking apart the brief for Network Rail of what were the real issues about installing footbridges on the network and achieving access for all. One of those things was that lifts break down all the time. So the very people we're trying to serve, we are not doing a favour with our current lift systems. So this plug and play lift system has 100% redundancy in it, so it's significantly more reliable, and it's this plug and play, so it can be retrofitted to existing footbridges and so on. So we've actually come up with a number of different innovations with the AVA project, so we're very proud of it. This really was brought together by Network Rail's need and looking for a bunch of SMEs with disparate experience to come together and create this, and that was a Ties Living Labs and Network Rail collaboration here. What we're showing here is the future of manufactured infrastructure. You've actually seen a footbridge today, but we could apply this process to many different common elements across the network, and for other bodies that also have similar challenges. So personally, I'd like to see that AVA proves itself for bridges, but the mindset of people say we want to do this with other systems that we've got problems with, and that we get together to do that again. We've seen the movement in other industries. We haven't seen it in construction yet. There is a whole bunch of low-hanging fruit that is ready and ripe to make massive improvements on, and then those marginal gains on top of that, and so on. So yeah, absolutely. There's a whole lot of disruption, positive disruption, that can happen in the industry.